northern part. Now we are finally back in the capital
of Tbilisi. And today we've just set about to explore a couple of the sites that are closest to our hostel. And it's actually very good weather. It's right now around 21 degrees.
and it's cloudy, so it's just perfect to walk around.
Yeah, not feeling hot or humid after Batumi. So this is quite nice. By the way, we actually got here from Batumi by hitchhiking nearly the entire way.
It was 360-kilometer long and we hitchhiked for almost 8 hours.
And the best part is we did not even have to wait and really stick out our thumb over there on the highway. Wherever we stopped to actually wait and try our luck if we'll get a vehicle, it was always the case that somebody would pull up and they would say like, I'm going onwards, do you want to come? And then just take us along. This happened so many times, and that's how we made it to Tbilisi. And we checked into this hostel, the same place where we stayed last time. And it's on the east side of the river. And today we have just come closer to the river and we're going to explore a bit of the site, starting with what is
Clock Tower. Now we are at the dry bridge market and there are a lot of stalls selling antique items like old coins, old badges, Soviet memorabilia, and a lot of antique jewelry made from old stones. It looks really pretty, and also a few stalls selling magnets. Shall we pick one or two of them?
Okay. So we just crossed over to the back side of the bridge and it looks like there's a whole market getting set up here. We're here a little early, so maybe we have to come back in an hour to see what they have. But we can already see a lot of jam stalls, bread, snacks, cherry juice, and so much more right here.
We come back again.
Okay. Since we didn't get breakfast, we're just stopping here for a quick snack. This is a local bakery here. We're very close to the clock tower, but we are going to fuel up with some special Georgian food.
Now we're ordering this one. It's called lobiani. It's like bread stuffed with rajma beans, flat beans.
And it's here. Oh wow.
So hot.
Are you ready?
This is like our stuffed paratha. All the
Lobiani
Georgians call it.
Khachapuri.
It's super hot. Tbilisi is like very nice to walk around. You can spend an entire day just walking around this town, and it's all accessible on foot. You don't even have to hire a car or take the bus to anywhere.
Yeah, the best part about Tbilisi, it seems, is that you don't really have to visit any attraction to experience it. Everything is just the walk itself makes things so uniquely amazing that you feel like you've gone back in time to an old town and you're walking amongst those old alleyways, and then occasionally you see cars like that driving around. But yeah, the feeling, the vibe of this place is really something else.
Yeah, it's nice to walk around, but I don't think we can even videograph or tell you guys how it actually feels here.
Yeah, it's very hard to vlog this, at least that's what we felt. And while walking through one of the alleyways, we found this old clock tower. Seems like it's from the medieval era. I mean, it's so haphazardly designed. It was just so crooked but unique and beautiful.
It
But
had colorful tiles at the bottom. It had 2-3 places. Hey, look at that! It's a hot air balloon.
oh, look at that! Sorry for the interruption.
And they had these cuckoo bird cages here and there. It was very colorfully painted. It
Yeah.
looked really nice.
And as we walked further down that alleyway, it was like a small market. There were small cafes on either side, a bunch of classic restaurants.
And this entire stretch was filled with paintings of cats, kittens, puppies.
Yeah, it was a very nice alley to walk down. Now at the end of it, there's a little waterfront. So apparently there's a beautiful bridge, so we're gonna go cross that.
It's different wines. This one is red dry wine.
So we're right now inside the Maiden Bazaar. It's actually like an underground stone tunnel here in the heart of Tbilisi. And the interesting part is this used to be a very important trade center back in the Silk Road era when traders from not just Georgia but also across from other regions, including as far as India, would come here to trade. And most of that trading happened here underground in this cellar-like tunnel. And even today, that's how it has remained a very important place of trade. So today you find souvenir stores selling very unique handmade products. Like you can see chessboards here, and you can see a lot of souvenirs, and then musical instruments and everything. And that's what makes this heritage place an important one to visit.
While we are just holding the umbrella and walking around, there are people sitting in the sun and having their lunch. I wonder how they can do that.
It's so hot. It's such a contrast from at night when it's so cool, and but it's still quite nice to see a whole barbecue thing going.
Yeah.
I think it's like the end of summer, right? So everybody is out enjoying the last few glorious weeks of summer. And now we're again walking through another market.
Now we're going on the cable car.
We definitely didn't expect Tbilisi to be so big. It's people said it's like a nice, beautiful capital city nestled in the mountains, so you can see mountains on all sides and then city in a valley sort of thing. But then now that we've actually come up here, it's huge. It's so big that I mean it's definitely as big as Baku was, and if we had to compare this with Bangalore, it's like at least half the size.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's definitely very well spread out, and you can see houses even on the slopes, many monasteries here and there, and at sunset the colors seem to be coming out very beautifully. And the best part is every place is green. Like you turn around here, you turn around there, it's all green. And now Shish has to pee. And today also happens to be Sunday, so every place is very crowded. I think like a city festival today. That's why we saw a lot of activity in the park area, and there was also like a children's fest going on there. Kids were all gathering and singing at what looked like a competition. And it's nice to be out on a Sunday and to experience what the community here does. Just a little bit more. Go, go, go. So we've just made it to the top of Narikala Fortress, and it overlooks Tbilisi and the river. It was a very crazy walk to get up here. Shish is down there, doesn't want to come up. And now I'm just walking to the edge of the fort wall. Let's try to get a good view. Just to get some perspective. I've just made it to the top of Narikala Fortress, and this is the view you get of Tbilisi. It's pretty cool. There's also a big cross here, and then that's the rest of the fortress. And on this side, you can see the cable car that's heading back down to the city. So this is the river that's flowing in between, and then the city is split in two halves. On that side, you can see, I think, what looks like the Capitol building, and then some really fancy hotel-like thing. And then there's obviously the bigger residential side of the city there. These are all old houses. I think a lot has not changed here since the early years. It looks absolutely beautiful. That, by the way, is the Bridge of Peace, what we crossed in the morning. This one and that one there with the domes, they're all sulfur baths, and the water you see here is actually from a hot spring, but probably that comes out of the sulfur bath, and people come here to take a good relaxing massage experience. Do you want to?
We'll do that tomorrow.
Okay. Huh?
I need sambar.
And that's why everything smells very sulfuric here. What's up, Shish?
Just got some popcorn.
Share?
No. Don't make it fall.
Whoops.
Just got some ice cream. This is the best flavor we have found till now in Georgia. That is the flavor.
This brand.
With that, we come to the end of our vlog today. Hope you guys enjoyed exploring this beautiful city of Tbilisi with us.
But we still have a couple of more things we want to see, so maybe in the next vlog, we'll see you again.
See you in the next one. Bye.
And now we've just come to the last spot. I didn't think we'd be able to make it here, but this is Freedom Square. It marks the freedom struggle of Georgia as it broke away from USSR in the 90s. But what's even more cool is this is the exact same place where Fast and Furious was filmed. And there's a whole chase scene. If you haven't watched it, you might not be familiar with it, but the entire thing was filmed right here in this square.